Only profits matter in business. If you could get one thing when you're starting a business and you start having success, if you could remember one thing, it would be that only profits matter in business. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why only profits matter in business, why a lot of people get distracted and they tell you it's not about the profit, or advice that you've heard that people say, hey, don't worry about turning a profit. Horrible advice. Okay, I am a legitimate business owner. My business turns profits. I have multiple businesses and I make good money because we turn profits. Okay, I got great advice from somebody before I started my business about this. So I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you need to focus on the profits today. And if you like this type of content, please hit like and subscribe. Let's get into this. Number 1, profits are the reason that you should have started your business. Let me explain this. The reason I started my business is because I saw that I can only make so much being an employee, being a director, being a vice president, potentially being a president of a company. I am fixed at that. I saw what the route would be if I continued down that road. Yes, I was making a ton of money, over 6 figures, working as a manager, director of a division, making over 6 figures. And I said, okay, I'm going to get maybe over to 500, 600,000, but that's it. That's where my ceiling's going to be, being an employee, working a career. So the reason I started a business, and the reason that you should too, is so that you can make more money being an owner than you can as an employee. So the whole reason of you starting a business, yes, it's for the freedom. Yes, it's for building something that can be sold. Yes, it's for, creating something yourself, all that. I get that. But the main reason, it has to come down to the money, okay? If you should have the potential to make more as an owner than you did as an employee, and that if that's not the potential, then you may have made a mistake in starting a business, okay? The potential, your ownership potential should be way higher, okay? There's no reason why it shouldn't be, okay? So if you believe it's not, I don't know what you're thinking. Your potential's higher as an owner, okay? So this is the main reason why you're starting your business, okay? You should be saying, I'm going to make more money, okay? I'm going to make more money as an owner, okay? Number 2, people focus on the wrong things, okay? They buy fancy tech. They reinvest back in their business. I know people that wear that as a badge of honor. There's some months where I don't make anything. What are you doing? Your business is doing $700,000 a year, and some months you don't make any money? It sounds like you're paying everybody else. That you went into business to get poor and pay everybody else in your business. That is not how it should be. No. That is not how you should be. You're unfocused. You're not focused on the right things, okay? That means there's something going on. There's an inefficiency in the business because the business should be doing so well that profit is not a question, okay? Profit should be always there. You should be always making money, and you should be always saying, okay, now I should probably hire another person because maybe, I'm doing really well. I don't need some of this extra money. I'd like to have a little bit more time back. Let me reinvest back in. Some people buy fancy tech. I know some people, their business is not even doing $100,000 a year, and they're always asking me, hey, what tech should I buy? What CRM should I have? What is my mission statement? Let me redo my logo. None of that has anything to do with you bringing in money. You are a sales organization, and then you're also a profit organization. You should be focusing on sales and profits. Stop buying fancy tech. Stop being a squirrel looking around for your next expensive thing to buy. Stop paying for coaching calls. Stop paying for all this stuff and get your business to profitability, because that is what's going to matter. So stop being distracted and stop spending money. Stop using excuses to go spend money. Because nobody, that's one of the things about being a business owner, is me. If I want to go buy a fancy tech for my business that might push my business forward, guess who I have to ask? Nobody. There's no accountability. It's just me. I could go buy it and nobody would say anything because I'm the owner. But you have to hold yourself accountable, because if you won't, nobody will. And you'll blow all the money and you'll be like, why am I not making anything? Why am I making less than when I was an employee? It's because all you do is spend money. Stop spending money and get to profitability. Number 3, only profits matter when you sell your company. Let me explain this. Companies are valued at their profits. When I'm looking to buy a company, even if the company's not profitable, what expenses can I tear out to make that company profitable, right? Because if I buy a company and I can't get the profits out of it, then why am I buying it? And I wouldn't buy it for anything because it's not profitable. So let me provide an example. A company that is doing $800,000 a year, that is profiting $500,000 a year, versus a company that's doing $2 million a year, that's profiting $300,000 a year. Those companies are, within reason, probably valued at the same value because of the profits. Because you're profitable and you keep your company lean, when you go to sell it, your company is sold for a multiple of the profit. The revenue is factored in. Yes, the guy who's got $2 million in revenue, he's only profiting $300,000. He's going to have a higher valuation because there's more revenue to play with. A lot of people are going to be looking over there and they're going to say, well, he's only profiting $300,000. That means we're going to kind of hit him on his valuation. We're not going to give him as much money because he's not profitable. But as soon as he hands it over to us, yes, we'll keep Julie, the account manager. We'll keep the administrative assistant. Yeah, we will. No, after we buy the business, they're gone because you had people in the business that you shouldn't have had. You had too much fat. We trim the fat. We go in, we buy the business, gut it, get that profitability up. We can get that profitability up probably over 800, 900 grand. Then you're getting your investment back. Okay. So that's why that business is valued a little bit more, but not that much more, because the business is doing 700 to 500 or 800 to 500,000 in profit. That means they already have systems in place. They don't have fat. That's a business that I can buy, and tomorrow it's going to still hit a profit, and we're still growing this thing. This thing has room to grow. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when you're building your business and you're building a business that you can sell, it is drastically important that you show year after year after year of increased profit, that the chart keeps going up. So when somebody is looking, hey, can I have your last 3 years of your profit and loss statement? You know what? Better than that, here's my last 10. Every year we've been increasing our profit 20 to 30% for the last 10 years. I don't foresee this changing, and this is why I'm selling my business for a premium. This is why I believe that you should pay more for my business than the other businesses of the same like and kindness, because we have shown a proven track record of growing our business because of X, Y, and Z. And here it is. Here's our tax returns. Here's our profit and loss statements. And that business will sell for a massive multiple. You are literally taking money out of your own pocket. Not only when you have an expense, you need to be looking at this. When you have an expense, let's say you spend $1,000 on something. That $1,000, if your business is being sold for 5 to 7 times the profit, okay? So you take that $1,000 that you could have not spent. That's not $1,000 you spent. That's $5,000 to $7,000 that you spent that you're not going to get back when you sell your business, okay? So when you're thinking of this, stop thinking of it in a traditional way. Oh, I'm spending the $1,000. I'm writing it off. The government's not going to get it. No, you're costing yourself $7,000. If you didn't write it off and you kept it in there and you paid the taxes are the penalty to keep the money. Okay. You're only saving 30%. Okay. We're saving, my tax rate's 30%. Okay. I'm saving $300. Okay. Well, you cost yourself $7,000 to $5,000. So you cost yourself $5,000 to $7,000. Was it really worth it? Okay, so profits are more important than you saving money on your taxes. Okay, because profits, you can go get a loan, you can go sell your business, you can do all these things. That's why you're in business. So always remember, this is just an eye-opening message to anybody out there who's currently running a business or who's thinking about starting a business. please, for the love of God, depending on this video, what I've outlined, profits matter. Profits are the only thing that matters in business. You are not in business to pay your employees. You are not in business to pay expenses. You are in business for profit. If you're for profit, if you're not for profit, then yeah, you need to spend everything. But a for-profit business, you are in business to turn a profit. So go out there and turn a profit today. Thank you.